We're live! Hooray! Welcome to today's dumpster fire in America. For those of you that want a distraction from all of the madness that's going on right now, I've got these two packages. They are from OneTigris. I actually got these right before Christmas, but with everything going on, I haven't been able to get to them. So there is or should be gear in here that I'm planning on using very soon. So let's go ahead and open this up and see what is in here. Who loves gear? Drop a comment or a like or a something if you love gear. We all do. I like OneTigris stuff because it's usually pretty affordable. At least as far as gear goes. Ooh, look at these bags. Nifty. Oh. Is this? Okay, I'm just going to go ahead and open it. It doesn't say what it is on here. It just has a what's it called? Barcode. This looks like a doggy harness. Yes, this has to be a little doggy harness because it's got this little chest puller thing on the front. Ooh, I like it. It's like basically an updated doggy harness. Mr. Fetty Dog can wear one. For those of you that don't know, Zoe, my beloved dog that's been on this channel for many years, she passed away finally from lymphoma on January 1st. So that's been because you know that her sickness and then her continuing to get worse, even though I was doing everything, was really, really challenging for me. And so, this gives me all the feels. But I am planning I'm going to be adopting a puppy probably around March when we get back from Mexico. We also have a Fetty Dog who you've probably also seen, just not as much. He will be able to wear this, so I'll let him try it on. I really like that there's padding on these sides, mesh padding, so that way these straps won't rub on them and make their skin raw. That's usually my concern. So this seems to be a modified canine vest. Cool, look how cute. And it's got little handles on it so you can pick your doggy up. Aw. Cool. This is called the Y-shaped puller, I believe. All right. So we got doggy gear. That's fun. Aw, how cute. Okay, what's next? What's in this bag? Whoa. Look, this has so many things in it. Go ahead and open it up. Thank you to everyone that is saying nice things about Zoe. I really appreciate you guys and everything that you've done, trying to donate to help her out, all the kind messages, the kind words. It means a lot to me. It really does. So we've got in here a bunch of patches. Looks like. You guys want to see patches? Giant OneTigris patch. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Another giant OneTigris patch. If you guys ever see me on the field, when I get patches like this, when I get a lot of them, I try to keep them in my gear bag and then I give them out to people. This is a funny one. It says, "Mama says I'm special." This is perfect for airsofters, isn't it? I'll keep that one to the side. Also a duplicate of that. Okay, these look like slings, possibly. I've got 2 of these also. Oh, it's a leash. At least I'm calling it a leash. I love that they make little doggy gear. Who doesn't love dogs? So I've got 2 of these leashes. It's bungee, so you can hold it here or here. Handy. Little doggy leash. Got 2 of them. Save the other one for when I get my puppy in the spring. Cute. Do you guys like your animals to be tactical with you? Who doesn't? Ah, yes, perfect. Oh, I definitely wanted this. This is a phone holder for, I think you can use it. You can use it as a phone holder. Whoa. How does this work? Ooh, I wonder if I can put my phone in here. Is this how this works? Am I doing it wrong? I don't know. You guys are on the journey with me. Ooh. Looks like I can, or you can like Velcro it in. You could basically put anything in here. It's got these little bungees to keep whatever you need in here. So this is perfect for Desert Fox events, because if you haven't been to an event, or if you have been to an event, you'll know that the events run based off of an app called the Blue Fox Tracker. It works very much like the Blue Force Tracker used by the military. And what that tracker does is it allows you to put waypoints, it marks objectives, you can see your way around the map. So you need to have your phone on your person. I've seen a lot of people have different ways to carry their phones. I like to carry mine on my chest, so that way I can just open up something or really quick. So for example, I can have this on my chest and be like, oh, blah, blah, blah. I need to, looks like this objective is getting overrun. Maybe I need to send a bunch of people this way. And I can just do that really easily from my chest deck that is on my plate carrier, which I really like. Oh, thank you, OneTigris. There needs to be more there need to be more phone holders basically for gear. That's what I'm getting at, because it is phones and app technology is currently being used by our military right now overseas. And so it's just going to get more and more prevalent. Everyone has their phones on them anyway on the field to take pictures or whatever else. So having a way to really easily and securely carry your phone, heck yes. Do I know if there will be any retailers at DFE next month? I believe Glaze Sports will be there. They are a local airsoft shop, and they will be there with some items, like some consumables like BBs and things like that you'll need. I'm not sure what all they're going to have, though. All right, let's get into this big box. Ooh. Cut away. I just need background music while this is happening. Should I sing for you guys? You probably don't want that. You don't want to hear me sing. Fun fact, I used to have to sing at church a lot, because my dad was a preacher, so I had to perform. I would sing, or play the violin, or play the trumpet, all the things. Whoa, whoa, whoa. All right. I'm just going to take everything out and put it on the table, because we've got a bunch more bags. Ooh. Oh, maybe I shouldn't do this. Oh, well. We're going for it. All right. Let's start with the biggest package first. This one. flag. Ooh, plate carrier. Liz. Yes, this is, oh, wow. A plate carrier, and it came with plates in it. See how stiff that is? That's pretty nifty. I've not known any plates to come with, or plate carriers to come with plates, or at least fake plates. That's really handy. So this is not labeled. Nope, not labeled anywhere. So sorry, I can't tell you the exact model of this, but it looks nice. Let me go ahead and put this on. So I needed a black plate carrier for Desert Fox events in February. I saw this, and so I asked for it. Ooh. I like that it's so small, because a lot of plate carriers are like ridiculously big on my frame because I'm a girl. So obviously I don't have super wide shoulders. Really wanted a plate carrier. Ooh. Should I stand up so you can see? Ah. There you can see this plate carrier, all Velcro on the front. So I'll need to get Velcro attachments for it. Velcro on the back. Velcro everywhere. And it's got a pocket right here. Ooh. Cool. Okay. Does your plate carrier color matter at DFE? No, it does not. You can wear whatever plate carrier color you want or gear color. The only thing that matters is your uniform color. So your uniform has to be within one of the, so if you're on the tan team, which is the Southern Syndicate, you have to be wearing blue, gray, or tan. Any combination or of those colors is fine. You don't have to wear one or the other. You don't have to wear them all. You can wear whatever you want. Blue, gray, or tan. You can wear any assortment. Or if you are going to be on ERT, obviously that's what I'm going to be. That's Eastern Royal Trading. You would wear black, red, or green. So I like to wear black and red because I think it looks cool. And, ooh, let's see some more black gear. Here, black gear is making a comeback. Nice. All right, I'm going to go ahead and open this black gear and see if I can put it on. Since I've got all this Velcro, hopefully there's some Velcro here. All right, this is also, ooh. I can snap this on. So this is a panel that you can add. Ooh, loud. Wow. Huh. Whoa, a secret panel. So this has kind of a multi-purpose pouch here on the front, 2 pistol pouches, and then 3 M4 spots. So there's nowhere, I'll have to take these hooks off or fold them down because obviously looks like this plate carrier doesn't have anything for them to hook into, but I can stick it on and I'm ready to go. I actually really like stuff that is all Velcro because I freaking hate doing Molly. I don't know if anybody else hates Molly as much as I do, but it's really annoying. I realize that it is helpful, but ugh. I'm not a real operator. I can Velcro. All right, and I've got another one of these another one of these panels. It's got three mag pouches here. They're all for like M4 style mags, and then Molly on the front, so you can add whatever you can modify this more. So maybe I would use this and possibly put my phone carrier thing on here. This could work. I'm actually planning on running an ARP9 again this year, so I will have drum mags, so I won't really need a lot of this extra stuff. So I think I will put this on here, Molly the phone attachment onto there, and then I will use it that way because I'll just be using a drum mag that whole time. I could carry a bottle of BBs in here, or I'll probably put my tourniquets in here so they're really accessible and easy to reach. Yeah, that's the plan. All right, now you guys know what I'm wearing. Get my outfit planned. The most important part of airsoft, as you all know, is planning your outfit. Gotta look cool. You won't get respect if you don't look cool. That's what it feels like sometimes, isn't it? Ooh. So we've got a backpack here. I love, love, love these size backpacks. I really don't like wearing large assault packs. I don't see any reason for them. Really, all I need in an assault pack or in a backpack is enough room for water and maybe any snacks or anything else extra that I would have. I like it to be as small as possible, though. So, heck yes. I will definitely be wearing this backpack. Now, it does have the ability to strap on to a plate carrier. You can see that's what these hooks are for right here. But I honestly don't like wearing my backpack attached directly to my plate carrier. And the reason for that is sometimes you're by yourself or that you don't have someone around that can access your backpack for you. I hate having to like rely on other people at any point. So I like being able to just take my backpack off myself. And I like really small, slim backpacks as well, because I'm an airsofter. I'm not going to be out in the field for 3 days, at least not at Desert Fox events games. And so I don't need a large backpack. A large backpack really just gives you an excuse to like overpack and weigh yourself down. So at least that has been my experience anyway. So heck yes. Look how cute it is. What's you guys' opinion on backpacks? Let me stand this little guy up so you can see it. Nifty. All right, cool. Wow. All right, now I've got all these other more pouches. Guys, feel free to put some questions in the comments. I'm actually already almost done with this unboxing. I've been kind of powering through it, so sorry that I haven't been paying as much attention to the comments. I just got really excited and I wanted to open everything. Yeah. Pretty stoked for this plate carrier though. I wish I had some padding. My one gripe is I wish it had some padding here, because these straps tend to like rub on your neck and chafe. And that, I mean, obviously that's why a lot of people wear shmogs or something else around their neck or have like a collar, and that keeps it from chafing. But that's my one. A lot of plate carriers will have a form of padding around this section so that it will hold everything together and keep it from chafing on you. That would be my one tip to OneTigris about this vest so far. All right. We've got more panels. So this is another multicam panel that is just like the black one that I had before. So it Velcros on. You can see it's got the Velcro here, and it can also attach into your plate carrier. You can see these attachments right. So this hook, I will put it inside here. And that is also going to help keep this panel more stable, so that if for some reason it does get ripped off, it's going to stay on your plate carrier because it's attached with these thingamajigs. Although I don't think, it's hard to do it this way. I'm not going to do that on live. I already look derpy enough. All right, so we've got another multicam chest panel. that you can Velcro on. It is for 4 mags, and then you can add whatever pouches, molly, whatever you want onto the front there. Ooh. So it is to go with this. So this is a very low profile chest rig. If you are a fan of like the Haley strategic chest rigs, that's kind of what this is, a kind of a knockoff of. So let's go ahead and put it on. Oops. Ooh, man, I really like that this plate carrier came with fake plates, because I really hate having to search for fake plates that will work. Heck yes. Hooray, OneTigris. Thank you for including those. All right, so we've got this chest rig. Ooh, it crosses in the back, which I like. That makes it easier to adjust, at least personally for me, because like I said before, I don't have really broad shoulders, as most people in my demographic do not. My demographic is female, in case you were wondering. Okay, so what I like about this is that I do like that it crosses, and I like that it's the X, so that way I can get it, I can cinch it down a lot more on myself. Come on. All right, here we go. Now we're making progress. Is that the low profile tactical vest? Ooh, could be. Like I said, this is essentially kind of like a knockoff of the Haley strategic, what's it called? DC3R, D something. So this is going to be an affordable option because, as you know, I know that a lot of people don't like knockoff gear, but I do, because I am not using my gear for anything other than airsoft. So I don't feel like I need to pay hundreds and 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 hundreds of dollars on it. That said, I do have some expensive gear, but I try to not have a lot of it because I honestly don't see the point as an airsofter. Okay. All right. Hopefully I got it to a reasonable spot where I can put this on and show you guys what it looks like. Yeah. Still gonna have to tighten it a lot. I didn't do the back because obviously I'm just trying to show you guys for demonstration purposes, and I don't want you to be watching me struggle with gear this whole time. Usually you're going to want to wear your chest rigs right up on your chest. And ladies, I absolutely recommend this too because it helps keep your ladies protected, and that's what we want, right? No damage to the ladies. Gotta keep them pristine. All right, cool. Okay, that's a little better. I know I said I wasn't going to fiddle with it too much, but I can't help it. I don't like it being so funky. All right, cool. So we've got the chest rig, and it comes, I've got these 2 panels that I can use on it. So just like the black ones, there is this panel that has the 3 mag pouches with additional molly Got these retention straps here, bungee retention. And then we also have this one, which the three mag pouches. And then we've got this kind of all-purpose pouch with Velcro. So we can put all our patches on there. Let me do that. Mama says I'm special. I wish. And we've got pistol pouches here on the front. And we can just attach this really easily. Sorry, I bet that Velcro ripping is so loud on camera, isn't it? All right, there we go. And again, I will attach these to the molly so that way it keeps it from moving around too much. Let me try to stand up and show you how this chest rig works. Like I said, I don't have it all the way cinched up right here. I'll do that later. But here is what the chest rig looks like on. Hooray! So, affordable gear. Hooray! I like showing a lot of the more affordable gear too, because like most of you, I'm sure that you also don't want to spend hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars on all of your gear, because airsoft is an expensive hobby. Whatever we can do to keep the costs a little lower, that is going to help a lot more people get into the hobby. It's really hard to get into a hobby if there are huge, huge, huge expenses up front. So if you have to spend $1,000 just to get into a hobby, that's going to prevent a lot of people from getting in. And also, like, what if you spend $1,000 and find out that you don't like airsoft? That would be a huge bummer and probably detract you from the hobby even more, to where you might be vocal about it and complain about it, which would cause more people to not want to play airsoft. Okay, so that wraps up our gear haul. Awesome. So much good stuff. What was you guys' favorites? Put it in the comments. Let me know. And then let me go ahead and just interact with you guys a little bit. We'll answer some questions. I see that Jed is here moderating. Thank you. Lovely. Wall of BBs. Yes. I actually have two cases of BBs sitting next to it too. We still need to unpack them. But heck yes, the best BBs. We use Elite Force 2/8. That's what we use the most of, because 2/8 kind of go in every gun, and they're the best weight. I don't like to use really heavy BBs. I think using really heavy BBs is kind of a jerk move, honestly, because like why do you need really heavy BBs? The only reason that you would be using really heavy BBs is because I guess people use them because they say it shoots further, but I just don't like it. I think that it makes airsoft more painful than it needs to be, and there's no reason for you to use super heavy BBs. If you want to use super heavy BBs, then just switch to firearms and shoot real steel, brother. What is the best? Oh, it looks like a lot of people like the chest rig. Nice. Same. And I like that it's affordable. I should find, maybe pull up their website and see some pricing on these. But I believe everything is at or under $100. Don't quote me on that, but I think that's kind of what it is. No pain, no gain. Yeah, I think it's okay when there are groups of people and they know what they're getting themselves into. But if you're like, for instance, shooting a machine gun using 4.0s, like a machine gun is already overpowering. There's no need to like game. I don't know. I think that the only reason that you would use 4.0s and a machine gun is like, I feel like it's a little cowardly, in my opinion. Have I seen Patch Lab patches? I don't think I have. Might want to put in a 1-inch tall piece of foam under your mags in these pouches. They are pretty tall and make it hard to grab them. Ooh, dang it. I wonder, I don't think I have. I wish I had a mag in here so I could test that out and show you for sure. Jed, if you're watching this still, will you bring me a mag? And then I can demonstrate. Please. We'll see. We'll see if Jet loves me. MGing with 4s would be scary. It freaking is, man. It's so loud. It's so loud. You can hear the BBs pinging off everywhere, and it's like, oh my gosh, is this real war? Am I going to die? It's kind of, I laugh, but it's kind of what it is like. I mean, not that I would know, because I've never been in real war. No, I hope to never be in real war. True test. Oh, look! He does love me. Hooray. Look, we've got blue and red. Whoa, they are really tall. You were not lying. Dang. All right, so now we know that. That's a good piece of information. These are super tall. Yeah, I would also recommend like a 1-inch piece of foam. I bet these would be good if they're wide enough for AK mags. AK mags, this would be like probably the perfect height. But yes, for M4s, these are really deep pouches. You usually want to have a little more of your mag showing, about this much. Makes it really easy to grab and switch. So yeah, okay. Thank you for putting that in the comments. I'm glad that you guys pointed that out. That's very, very good. Yeah, I definitely want to put something in the bottom of these because not for the DFE game, because like I said, I'm just going to be using a drum mag, but it will be necessary for anything else if I'm running anything besides M4s in this pouch. Ooh, you brought AK mags. Wow. Dang, guys. Jet's passing all the tests today. All right, AK mags. Those fit well. That's about perfect. Now we know, guys. All right. So these pouches are perfect for AK mags. Hooray. Less perfect for M4 mags. Ugh. Get in there. That's what she said. Star Wars. Yeah, who doesn't like Star Wars? I'm actually more of a Star Trek fan, but I do love me some Star Wars. Ahsoka is my favorite, and I got a costume of Ahsoka, so I'm actually going to be doing an Ahsoka Tawny cosplay. So look forward to that, guys. I've got it here. I just need to get the spray tan and some lightsabers. I was looking at some white lightsabers, and holy moly, they are expensive. Lightsabers, like decent ones, are like $100. Whew. Jet's a keeper. Yes. Thank you, Boo. Bring Jet again. He is here. He's in the comments. Guys, don't you like me? Why does it always have to be about Jet? Ah. The hand of Airsoft God reaches into the screen with mags, and more mags. Yes. Hooray. Oh. This little doggy vest is so cute. And I love that it has this reflective spot on it. Spots. The reflective spots are really, really handy because, especially at night and if you have a dark dog. Oh, man. This is another one. I got 2 dog vests. I didn't even notice. Look. One with one handle and a lot of reflective tape or reflective material. Ooh, this one's super padded. And then I've got this one for larger, slightly bigger. Ooh. So if you guys want your doggies to be tactical with you, go to OneTigris. I really like the carry handles on these. We use these a lot. We already have the first version of these vests with our dogs, and we use the carry handles all the time to like pick them up and put them in the truck. Made it really easy. What do you recommend for playing in a small squad? It's a very open-ended question, so I'm not really sure how to answer that. Do you mean gear? Do you mean guns? What do you mean? My advice for playing, if you know that you're going to be with a squad, then you want to make sure you have a variety of weapons or airsoft guns for that squad. So you want to make sure that you have someone with a machine gun. You want to make sure that you have someone with maybe a long rifle and someone with a short rifle. So that way you have people for basically kind of every job that you need. As far as a squad goes, someone that can see and shoot long distance, someone that can suppress, and then you want people that can assault and be basically at the front. Team group chat, SEAL Team Doggo. Oh. Have I ever been to Ireland? I have never been to Ireland, although I would really like to go because some of my family on my dad's side is from Ireland. Hi, Leah. What's your opinion on the OneTigris face masks? The OneTigris face masks, I like the ones that are part mesh fabric. I do like that they made smaller ones for people who don't have long, like basically for girls or anyone that is not a giant adult. They made smaller face masks, and so I really appreciate that. The face mask that has like a weird design and like a rubber thing right here, I don't like that one simply because it collects a lot of condensation right here in this spot, which is kind of just icky feeling. And then also it causes your lenses to fog up because you're collecting all of that condensation and all of that air right there. It doesn't have a lot of breathability. And so it causes your eye pro to fog. And like I said, it collects all this condensation right here and it creates like this ring, like a suction ring on your face, which I'm not really a fan of. I appreciate that they're trying to protect your face a little bit more. But yeah, I just don't like the rubber on my face. Feels weird. I used it once when we were in Scotland, and I got rid of it and resorted to paintball masks because I much prefer that. What's the most expensive loadout I've used? From Luke Brown. The most expensive loadout that I've used, I believe, is my Russian Fort Defender. That along with basically that plate carrier, along with all the pouches, was around $700 something, and I got a deal on it. So yeah, that's definitely my most expensive one. I also have a Ranger circa 2010 loadout, which is a Mayflower MBAV. Is it a Mayflower? No, well, it's an Eagle Industries MBAV, as well as a bunch of Eagle Industries pouches, which I all got on eBay. I think that was a few $100s altogether, probably around 5 or 6 maybe, once I put everything together. So those two, usually if you're doing impression kits, those are going to get expensive pretty fast. And so that's why I have only done 2, 2 accurate impression kits. I will say though that I've also done a Spanish impression kit, and that one was relatively cheap. It uses a Tasmanian Tiger Mark II, which is a chest rig that I already had. And it's also one that Jet and I featured on our video where we were talking about our favorite gear. That is a piece of gear that both Jet and I love and we use all the time. So that one was actually relatively cheap to do because they allow a lot more diversity in as far as gear goes. Really, you just had to pay for the chest rig and then, of course, the gun. The gun and the gear is really makes impression kits kind of add up really fast because you always have to get very specific pieces of kit. And usually a lot of people are trying to do that. And so the market there are people that are in the gear market that know what is a desired piece of gear, and so they're going to raise all the costs on that. And so that's why doing any sort of impression kit is always going to be really expensive, because the gear market is essentially ran by people who own a majority of all the good gear and then sell it at high prices, kind of like PlayStation 5s. Do you love Glock 17 pistol? I am actually not a huge fan of Glocks in general. And that is nothing to do with the performance of it. It is just, I don't like how they feel in my hand. The cant of the pistol grip is awkward and uncomfortable just for my grip, because I have really small hands. And so it makes my hand feel just, I don't know, like this kind of like, it's just really awkward to hold. And so I essentially rarely use Glocks. I try to use anything but a Glock, and it is solely just because of the purpose that I think they're uncomfortable for me to hold and shoot accurately. I feel like other guns are just more comfortable for me to hold and shoot accurately as opposed to Glocks. That's just my personal preference, though. I know a ton of people are huge Glock fans. I know that they're reliable pistols. The Elite Force Glock is really fun to shoot just because of the CO2 one. Oh, that's really fun to shoot. I'm just not a fan of the Glock design in general, so I don't use it very often. Let's see. I'll answer a few more questions and then probably log off here in about 5 minutes. So this stream will go until 5:45 Pacific time or 8:45 Eastern time, if that's where you are. Best ideas for DFE events: go watch Falling Skies series TV online. Ooh, I also love Desert Fox events, purely because I think you can bring in a lot more of the cosplay side. You can be adventurous and innovative and use new and cool loadouts that you wouldn't get to use in a traditional mil sim, because those are all usually based around past military, past or current military. And Desert Fox events is set in the future, so you can create this futuristic, apocalyptic vibe. You can do cyberpunk, which is what is happening in February, which I'm really looking forward to seeing people's like cyberpunk loadouts. So that's why I really like Desert Fox events. You can be really, 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 really creative with your loadouts, like you can't do in a lot of other traditional mil sims. Opinion on the Empire mask and, of course, the die. I really like both of them, and for different reasons. So I like the die because it's slim. It allows you to sight in on your gun if you want to. They look cool and they don't fog. And I really like the Empire masks because they have a little more field of vision. So they don't give quite the same like fisheye that the die masks give. You get a little better field of vision. However, they are kind of like really round, so you can't sight in on your sights or your weapon. But as I've said on a few videos, and I have a whole video about how I shoot wearing a paintball mask, I don't sight in anyway. I just shoot paintball style with your barrel up in your line of sight right here. And that allows you to aim pretty quickly and accurately, in my experience, once you get really like fast at it. And so that's how I aim all the time, is just barrel right here, as opposed to sighting down like this. I'll just have it like this and pew, 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 pew. Speed QB or milsim? Both. Like I said, I like a combination of the two styles. I like being able to be, and I like playing both styles. So I like playing the style where you just run and gun all the time. That's really fun. And that's basically what Speed QB is. And then milsim is going to be a more tactical, more overall battlefield approach. So you would learn things about how it actually works in real life. Because obviously, if you obviously sending a bunch of people in to like get slaughtered is not a very good tactical idea, which is what happens a lot in Speed QB. So I like being able to blend both of those aspects together. And that's, again, another thing that Desert Fox Events is really good at doing, is blending those two worlds together. And I think there needs to be a lot more of that blending, because I think there's a lot of people out there that don't like just one or just the other. They like to play both, or they like to play a blending of both. And so, again, that's why I'm a really big fan of Desert Fox Events, and not just because it's a company of my husband and like two of my best friends, but also because it's a style of airsoft that I've wanted to play since I very first started playing airsoft, and that wasn't previously available to anybody. Which do you prefer, team deathmatch or objective? Again, it kind of just depends on my mood. I like objective because it kind of makes you feel like you've accomplished something. That's a great thing. I like team deathmatch because it's also fun to just run back and forth and like revive yourself, use respawn as much as possible, and see what kind of like kill streaks you can get. So I like being able to do both. Again, that's kind of why I really like playing skirmish days, because you can play all sorts of different game types. And as I've said many times, if I had to play just one game type or one style of airsoft all the time, I would probably quit airsoft, because I don't like playing the same thing and doing the same thing all the time. I think it gets really boring. And I also don't think that it shows a lot of talent, because being able to predict where people are going to go on a field that you know really well, or in a game style that you know really well, doesn't show talent. It just shows that you know how to camp and you know how to take advantage of people. It doesn't show like an ability to tactically do something well when you are in a different place or a different situation. And I think what really proves a good airsoft player is their ability to go to a new field or a new place that they've never been, or a new game style that they've never played before, and still be able to do well. I think that is the mark of a true and good airsoft player, as opposed to someone who slaughters rental players at their home field because they know it that well. Get what I mean? Tom Starwind out here dropping truth bombs. Nice. All right, cool. So I actually went a little bit over my time, so I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up. I'll answer one last question. Plate carrier versus chest rig / battle belt straps. I hate wearing battle belts. They rub on my hip bones, and they just always hurt. My hips will always hurt really badly after wearing battle belts, so I don't wear them very often. I do like the Speed QB battle belt because it's padded, and so that helps alleviate some of that hip pain that I get. Chest rigs, the difference between chest rigs and plate carriers, I like both. If I'm playing outdoors, or I know I'm not going to be in a lot of really close engagements, I will wear a chest rig simply because they're a lot lighter. And so I prefer to wear a chest rig whenever possible. But if I know I'm going to be in a lot of close quarters battles, then I definitely want to wear a plate carrier, because it just provides more protection. So like I said, at Desert Fox Events, I'm going to be wearing a plate carrier because I'm going to have a drum mag, and I'm going to be shooting really low FPS, so under 300. And I'm going to be in a lot of, hopefully, close quarter engagements, and so I want to protect myself as much as possible. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining this stream. Hope you guys liked what you saw. I'm going to keep trying to do live streams every Wednesday around 5 p.m. at the same time. So let me know in the comments below what you guys want to see from future live streams from myself or myself and Jet, both. Let me know. Let me know what you want to see. Thanks so much, guys. You are the best. Hope you guys all have a great rest of the week, and stay safe. Bye.